Hello, welcome to Writing Review with Mrs. Mercado. Today's review lesson will be on how to write our body paragraph 1, or what we call our B1. We can do this by using races to write a complete response. In the previous weeks, we've done step 1 of reading the prompt. We've done step 2 of annotating the prompt into the paragraphs. We've done step 3 of writing the introduction, telling the problem in the fable, how the problem was solved, and the moral of the fable. So now we need to do step 4, which is our B1, our body paragraph 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my labeled prompt to help me write my essay. I'm going to start by putting braces at the top of my page. And then I'm going to start writing. So I start with my R. If I'm looking at the beginning of my prompt, I've said, first, I will tell what the problem is in the fable. So that's going to be my R. First, I will tell what the problem is in the fable. Well, the fable is about the ant and the grasshopper. So now that I've done my R, I can get rid of it. Now I have to do my answer. The ant and the grasshopper, the problem was that the grasshopper had no food. So the problem was that the grasshopper did not work and did not have food for the winter. Now I did my A. Now I need to give 2 pieces of evidence. The way that I can do that is I can say 2 pieces of evidence are, and then I put quotations. Now I've already gone in my text and I've highlighted my evidence. Don't worry about the winter, it is still very far away. Not only did I underline my evidence, but I labeled it with B1. Don't worry about winter, it is still very far away. So that's my first piece of evidence. Don't worry about winter, it is still far away. So I put quotations, and then I do my second piece of evidence, which I underlined, which says, begged for something to eat. Those are my 2 pieces of evidence that show the grasshopper did not work, don't worry about the winter, it is still far away, and he did not have food because he begged for something to eat. So now what I can do is I can cross out my C, get rid of my C. Now I have to explain. It shows the grasshopper was hungry because he did not work to collect food. So this shows he's hungry because he had to beg for something to eat. So that means he's hungry. And he did not work to collect food because he said winter was still far away. Now what I do is I write up my sum up sentence. My sum up sentence is going to be restating what I wrote at the beginning. Now you know. And what did I write about? I wrote about what the problem is in the fable. So I'm going to write that. Now you know what the problem is in the fable. And that is my S of races. So if I reread my paragraph, I should have 5 sentences. First, I will tell what the problem is in the fable. There's sentence 1. Then I have my answer sentence 2. The problem was that the grasshopper did not work and did not have food for the winter. Then my sentence 3 is my evidence. 2 pieces of evidence are don't worry about winter, it is still far away, and begged for something to eat. And then I have my E, which is explaining that sentence 4. This shows the grasshopper was hungry because he did not work to collect food. Then I have my 5th sentence, which is my sum up. Now you know what the problem is in the fable. So this is my B1. I used races for all of it, every part, and then I underlined in my text and labeled my evidence so that I knew where that I got it from. Next week, I'm going to show you how to do B2 of the essay. See you then.